clearly defined goal is in writing. It's written in the present tense as if you already have it, because that's the way your mind operates. That's one of the rules to operate this mental GPS, right? It has to believe that the target is in existence. If you type in an address into your GPS on your phone that doesn't exist, it won't find it. It might find something close to it, but it won't find it, right? But if you go, this is where I'm going, and you put the address into your GPS, it gives you a clearly defined plan. And so a clearly defined goal is in writing, in the present tense, as if it already exists, because your mind has to believe it exists, and it'll seek it out. And you have to decide when you're going to be there by. Written out in the present tense, clearly defined, with a clearly defined date or target date that you're shooting for, okay? And you got to back it up with a committed, irrevocable decision. Okay? Irrevocable. I mean, there's no going back. You're going. And so maybe you got to do something to put yourself on the hook. All right? Maybe you got to buy that plane ticket for that trip that you want to go on. Or maybe you got to put that deposit, down on that house or that car that you want. You got to do something to get leverage on yourself and to demonstrate that you're serious. It's kind of like, your creator and the universe are sitting back just waiting for you to demonstrate that you're serious. And like me, people come to me and ask me for advice. I go, why would I waste my time answering that question? They go, what do you mean? I go, well, why would you ask me for advice on how to do something or how to get somewhere if you're not committed to doing it? Like I'm wasting your time by giving you ideas, and you're wasting your time entertaining the very idea you're not going to pursue. Does that make sense? Okay, we got to get that straight, right? Once you make a committed, irrevocable decision that you're doing it, you don't have to know how to do it. You got to get rid of that, right? Knowing how is none of my business, okay? That's God's business. My job, my role is just to focus on what I want, why I want it, and keep my eye on where I'm going and keep pursuing it. And the path and the plans will show up as I go. So if you want a clearly defined plan, you got to have a clearly defined goal, and that will trigger your creative imagination. Okay. So again, you're as a human, you're goal seeking. It's built into you. You got material, and you got spiritual and emotional goals that you want to pursue. Okay, things that move you, that turn you on, that excite you, things that you want to be, do, have. Okay, that's built into you. Right? And then you got this mental GPS that's automatic. It's goal seeking. It's creative. Right? And if you provide the target, it'll provide the plan. It'll trigger your creative imagination, and you'll be shocked at how easily the ideas come to you and how simple it really is. But we've been convinced that it's not simple. We've been convinced that this is hard. We've been convinced that there's something wrong with us, or our past mistakes are an evidence of what we're capable of doing in the future, and that's just not true.